Hello, everyone. Thank you for checking out our exclusive digital show, the Good Day Austin Roundup.
Yeah, we're highlighting and talking about some of our favorite segments from the morning show that you may have missed.
I'm Good Day anchor Katie, joined by fellow anchor Dave, meteorologist Zach, happy one-day post National Weather Person's Day, digital editorial lead Donnie.
Normally we get ice cream on that day.
Not anymore, we don't.
Shut that down.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Shut it down. All right, we're going to get to those morning show segments in just a minute. But first, let's go around the world and talk a little weather. Satellite imagery captured desert dust moving across the Mediterranean Sea. Yeah, haboob from space. Big old dust storm there. That's pretty cool. Moving into Europe, officials say the dust was caused by a cyclone originating in North Africa. The dust affects air quality, visibility, and respiratory health. Sure does.
No one's going to care about this, but I've been watching PGA Tour champions. They're in Morocco.
Oh, look
Lots of
dealing with that dust.
Look out.
Pretty close, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Huh.
All right, snow blanketed much of western Montana recently, with some spots reporting more than 10 inches. This video shows homes and cars covered, and the person who took this video called it a straight up mess.
Michael Stamp said straight up mess.
Michael Stamp.
I mean, maybe,
But you live in western Montana.
Western Montana in early February.
At least it's not blowing.
It kind of looks depressing though.
See, I was going to say the opposite. I kind of liked it. You know, when it's like fresh like that. I think Dave and I always talk about this whenever this, you know, when it's fresh, it looks just very like
it's beautiful,
inviting, and
but
you know.
But I mean, to me, I've always said it. In December, that's inviting. We're still in the holidays. It's that cozy. Right now, it's like, man, let's heat this thing up.
I think when it's in the middle of nowhere, it's depressing to me.
Did you see the fence? You can barely see it. It's all covered with snow right along the road there.
That's probably part of the straight up mess.
Yeah. Western Montana living.
That looked like just like one little.
Yeah.
Like,
Not going to keep the horses in.
No. It's always wondered when I went to Yellowstone during the summer. I'm like, man, I can't imagine this place in the winter.
Same, yeah.
Well,
now I got an idea of it, yeah.
Snow also blanketed parts of western Washington state, turning spots into a winter wonderland.
That's pretty.
Oh, big snowflakes. Yeah, this is just south of Seattle.
Huh.
How much snow do they normally get up there a year, roughly?
Put me on the spot.
I would say they don't get as much as you might think being up there, being right on the water.
But areas just east and south of there in the mountain range, they get a lot. Feet.
And that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
The fat flakes.
Yes.
I like that.
But the atmospheric river has been pointed at the Pacific Northwest, giving them rain and snow for the last several days.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Just gonna go out and spin around in it.
In slow-mo.
You would look beautiful spinning
you,
around
Dave.
in that fat
Thank you.
snow.
Thank you.
Everything's prettier with some white flakes in it.
Yeah.
And finally, record snowfall was seen in northern Japan. One city accumulated more than 4 feet of snow in just 12 hours. Local news said that this was the strongest cold front of the season.
Yeah, this is
Like
from
apocalyptic kind of.
Hokkaido, I believe, is where this is.
Could be right down the street from western Montana.
One of the northern islands. Not the 4 feet place.
Is that just west of Montana?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Nice and chilly.
Meanwhile, around here we've been in the 80s.
Well, it's gonna get a little chilly this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Next week.
This weekend.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Week. Depending on when you're watching this.
That's true, yeah. Well, happy Lunar New Year, everyone.
Happy Lunar New
Same to you.
Year.
Yeah, while I was home celebrating with my family, Tierra checked out a few spots here in Austin that are helping celebrate the Year of the Snake. One of them you can see here is Ling Wu. It's part of the Lin restaurants. They have several different concepts around town. They had a big spread for Tierra, which I saw. Yeah, she actually texted me a photo of them.
Holy cow.
For all the food, and I was like, man, I should have stayed
Yeah.
just one more day, you know?
Hopefully you didn't say that too loud. Your parents heard you.
No. Yeah, I love mom and dad's home cooking.
Yeah.
So, but you just saw they had a traditional lion dance, which usually done traditionally around the New Year to bring good luck and fortune. That group is the Summit Dragon and Lion Dance Team. They perform all over town. If you want, head to summitlDDT.com to get details on that group and their calendar events.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
There was something about coming down the stairs too that made it like extra cool. And then he put on the mask. And that was quite the show.
When I've been to ones before too, where they throw like lettuce and they like eat it and stuff, which is kind of cool because like lettuce, the Chinese words for it is sort of like good luck and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then they give them like red envelopes and you like toss them in there and then they, like
Make
bust them up.
wraps.
Yeah. Yes.
It was hard for me to be
Let us
impressed
wrap real quick.
following that spread. Like I said,
It
that really
looked
had my
delicious.
attention.
Did you guys get any of the food?
We did not.
Oh wow.
But I'm actually dying to go eat there. I've
Ling
heard
was,
amazing
yeah,
things.
I've heard good things about
I
that
would
place,
love
too.
to have been the volunteer to sit there and eat.
I saw that whole group of
several
people there.
I
Yeah.
know.
Eating
How
early,
big is
like,
the
this is
invite?
You're very selfless. You were a giver.
Another story Tia did, Paper Craft Pantry. She checked out, they held a little Lunar New Year festival event as well. They featured several local Asian artisans and businesses. She said one of those cakes were like incredible.
I wonder if it's an ube cake. I feel like that's what
What
the
is
purple, you know, like the purple cake. It's always really good and sweet.
No, that's where we. Well,
Pandan, ube, those are my favorites.
I don't know if it's coming up on the show, but
didn't we have one of
we had the ube in Tres Leches.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And it oozes out, right? You cut it and it's.
I mean, well, I think Tres Leches kind of
That does
oozes
too.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so good. But I'm sure whatever this was really good too.
Yeah, they always have some, like, really, if you've never been, you should go to Paper Craft Pantry. They have like a lot of cute stuff. It's all local artisans. Usually they're like Asian owned, so it's
I
kind
need
of
some thank you notes.
Yes, yeah,
Been there.
great spot.
We had a very special guest host recently on Good Day
I
Austin.
missed it.
Yeah, Scott Wolf.
He was awesome.
Perhaps
What a
best
nice
known
guy.
for his role on Party of Five back in the 90s. He is currently starring in the new Fox hit show Doc. He was kind enough to
Dr.
join
Miller.
us. Obviously, he talked about the show. Then he made some French toast and played a little game inspired by the show that Donnie put together. I want to talk about the French toast
Yes.
first. First, he said breakfast maker on his Instagram profile.
But that's
And
not
so
really-
We had him make breakfast. He just said that to say something. And that was we were joking. I said, well, it's a good thing you didn't say you were a welder. We would have had you.
You guys said this game was okay, right? It was a little hard, the questions were, right?
These
Yes.
were tough.
So I didn't do all of the questions, but I heard a couple of them snuck in that wasn't from me.
Okay.
The Amy
So you
Schumer
say.
Yes, no, I promise. I can show you the email.
But I mean, the professional,
was
Mr.
fun.
Scott Wolf, he had a tough time with it too.
Yeah. So basically, if you guys didn't watch it, the game Doc Cup or Docket was basically we would name a celebrity and then you had to guess if they were on a medical show, a police show, or a legal show.
Brilliant idea.
Yeah. So I came up with the name from that song, Pop, Lock, and
He's
Drop.
just-
Doc, cup, and duck.
Yeah.
Katie took forever. You weren't looking at other people's guesses. That was an easy one to cheat on a
Yeah.
little bit. But
Yeah.
that was tough. We did not do well.
But
he
it's
was
like when
here.
you cheat on the test and like
Yeah, you gotta make
probably
sure you're
not
looking.
gonna get this question
Gotta make
right.
sure you're looking on the right paper. You look over.
I know we did set up like
Made that
partitions
mistake
between y'all.
before.
Yeah.
For future
Dividers,
games,
yeah.
Yeah, you're like, this guy didn't know anything more than I
I'm
do. Why am I
surprised you
looking
didn't
over
use
there?
the actors from Party of Five if they've been in a doctor show.
Well, I figured he probably would know those.
I don't know. Put them on the spot.
Oh, he would have known those, and they would, and I would not.
Yeah.
All right, well, Austin Travels stopped by for its weekly visit, and Pam LeBlanc talked about backcountry skiing in Idaho. She visited 3 small ski spots in the southern part of the state. She says it is a whole lot more affordable than the bigger ski resorts maybe in Colorado, Utah. So she flew into Twin Falls, said at one of the spots, Magic Mountain, lift tickets are less than $50.
So cheap.
Hot cocoa is just more than $4. Beer is even cheaper.
What?
We go right
That
now.
beer was like
Hot
3 something,
cocoa.
right?
She said that
Yeah,
they're
cheaper than hot
famous for their
cocoa.
potatoes in
Yeah,
Idaho.
yeah.
She said their French fries are the best
Oh.
she's ever had in her life.
Oh, at the ski resort.
I don't need to get on the slope, but cheap
I
beer
know,
and great
exactly.
French fries.
Hot cocoa.
She's so brave too, because
Buy
didn't
my
she say she like busted her knee like backcountry skiing or something like that?
ACL.
Or
Yeah,
ACL?
something.
Yeah.
Well, that was a year or so ago, and so some of the visits over the last year, she was just so desperate.
Yeah.
She had to take about a year off, like an athlete, and was desperate to get back this ski season.
back.
Yeah, she's
That's
back.
awesome.
That's good for her.
Well, there's a new spot in town for you to get your Japanese food fix. They came in studio to give Leslie and Libby a look at some of their offerings. Top Rose,
Yes.
located on West 5th Street, features 2 experiences under one roof. You're looking at one of them, it's hand-rolled sushi, and the other one is a Yoshuku Izakaya. So that's where, you can see Chef Paul over there. He's like gathering the ingredients together because
Yeah.
they kind of, it's like, I don't know, like a barbecue, like
Okay.
a kind of.
I gotcha.
So he explained that the concept is basically like the way Japanese people would look at American food in Japan. So
The
it's kind of
Japanese people would look at American food
in Japan. Yes. So kind of like the opposite
I think
in a
I
way.
got, I think I got that.
I'm still,
I'm still thinking about that. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. It'll
Well, I
come
mean,
to me. It'll come to me.
I don't need to understand it to eat
Look
it.
at how good that looks,
that
right?
looks
Look at
great.
that.
That's all I need to just let me sniff that. I'm going to eat that. That's for sure.
Yeah, izakaya is always good because it's you get little skewers usually, and you can kind of like eat.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's good stuff. Yeah.
Great.
Black's Barbecue was back in studio to give Leslie and
I need to
Libby.
like delete some of those.
Okay,
things
yeah,
there.
there's something in it. Leslie and Libby tips on how to make the best pulled pork Texas style at your home. Maybe if you're entertaining for the Super Bowl or something. Barrett Black discussed the
friend
meat
of the
you'll
program.
need. Well, yeah, he's on the program. Bone-in pork butt.
No, when
cut it up
Jerry
into
was here, remember?
Pieces. Yeah, and season it with salt, pepper, and smoke. Barrett says it's in the smoker for about 4 to 5 hours. Then you can add it to all kind of items: mac and cheese, tater tots, sandwiches,
All that,
sliders. Holy cow!
I know. Look at all the food that was
Yeah,
there.
if you don't want to cook yourself, of course, you can always call the pros. Order from Black's, which has 4 locations: Austin, Lockhart, New Braunfels, and San Marcos. You can do pickup or delivery. Get the food to go on Super Bowl Sunday. And
That's the way to do it.
your party will be well attended and talked about for years to come, I would imagine.
If I would have known this, I would have filled in on the morning show.
I almost believe
Like
it.
all
Yes.
that meat?
Yes.
That was a lot, and he had all that stuff.
Well,
The
you
mac
take
and
some
cheese
home
over
and
there,
eat it
yeah.
out, right?
Pulled
The
pork
sliders.
on tater tots, man. That
Yeah.
doesn't get any better for me.
I think you see it.
Look at all that.
Oh, it might have been.
Oh,
on the
there it
bottom.
is. Yeah, there's tater.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
next level.
Holy cow.
Yeah, but I would have came in.
And all that extra pulled pork.
Look at how excited Libby is. Yeah, that's good stuff.
It is really good stuff.
No, he was on the show when Jerry came on.
Oh yes, Jerry O'Connell.
O'Connell.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't
He
back
was eating
yet.
the big rib.
I wasn't back yet.
Yeah.
I was in
Oh,
my
you weren't?
the tail end of my sabbatical.
Oh, okay. My bad, sorry.
All right, a new Netflix show takes a brutal look at the American West, American primeval, set in 1857 during the Utah War. A confrontation between Mormon settlers in the then territory and U.S. government armed forces. The show stars Taylor Kitsch and Betty Gilpin, as well as Andrew P. Logan, who lives here in Austin. That's who I talked to. He was a super cool guy. He actually got into acting because his father passed away while he was finishing up school at University of Michigan. One semester left in nursing school, he decided to pursue acting.
Bold move.
He was so emotional from his dad's passing that's what landed him the role in this. This
Oh,
was
wow.
his first
Okay.
large role.
The show's really brutal.
Violent.
Yes,
violent.
it's
I've
hard to
not
watch almost a little bit, you know.
A lot of people
He
were
looks
talking
totally
about
different in the show.
He does?
Yes, I didn't
You know,
realize.
well, maybe
wow,
they
that's
put
the
a
same
ton of
guy.
makeup
Because they're all
on
like,
stuff.
it's like dark,
Yeah,
it's like
dark. He has
dirty,
a lot
and
of
it's like,
stuff
yeah.
on. Yeah, hat on. Good show.
Very
though.
cool guy. He was very nervous before this interview, which is funny because, they're actors.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sure, being a big star, but I mean, this is Good Day Austin, Katie.
Yes.
That's, I mean,
I'm nervous.
And it's
High
you.
stakes,
It's
high
Katie, yeah.
stakes.
Katie worked on Good Day. I mean, that's
Katie,
like that's
I'm
the
nervous
pinnacle.
every day.
It's like sitting on the couch with
Butterflies.
Johnny back in the day on the
Yeah.
Tonight Show.
Hey,
There's a new wellness hub in East Austin. Tiara headed out there to get a look at what they offer. One of the spots is Casa de Luz East, which offers the same seasonal, organic, gluten-free, and vegan meals as its original location, which has been around for 40 years now. The hub also features shuka,
yeah. Not how you would think it should be pronounced, or how I would pronounce it.
Shuka yoga,
Shuka.
alchemy organics. You're looking at some of those food options from Casa de Luz.
Do you think Tiara ate all of that?
I know she tried quite a bit of it.
It's quite the spread. Like there's sushi on there.
Yeah, it was a
have
very
oatmeal.
diverse menu, and it looked good.
And
Have you had some of that stuff before?
I have not ever been to Casa Luz, so
Okay.
I do want to go check it out.
Isn't it a nonprofit?
I'm unclear on that.
Look at somebody who was
saying.
listening during the interview.
Yeah, it's very
job.
interesting. Well, and I just saw Young Life on the mug too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, was I here? Was I back already, or is
I
this?
think it was yesterday.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah. It's been a long week, folks.
long.
No, but I think it's cool that they have all that stuff in that little kind of hub area. So you
Yes.
can go like do some yoga, get some coffee.
I agree.
Get some drinks or whatever. It's nice. Well, for almost 100 years, a floral shop in town's been helping Austinites mark milestones in their lives. King Florist. I never heard of this
This was
place.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
King
Maybe
Florist
the
of
other place
Austin.
was 2 days ago.
Opened in the Rosedale neighborhood in 1927, and it offers arrangements and gifts. Tiara checked it out just in time for those of you looking to get some Valentine's Day flowers for that someone special.
Or as
The
Mike pointed
arrangements
out,
were very
rocks.
pretty.
Yeah,
Someone very expensive in your
They
life.
were. I saw a few of those price tags, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
But
they
those are
live
those
forever.
the forever flowers.
Yes.
For
Yeah,
sure.
forever, yeah.
I was like,
We were joking that okay, Valentine's Day, you could maybe you'd spend $200 on flowers. And those cost $600. Next 3 Valentines, you just put them like on the kitchen table, put them back.
Keep looking at them. Yeah, it's every Mother's
have to
Day.
the rest of
your life.
That's your birthday. That's the anniversary. Hey, come look at these flowers.
They had some really nice stuff in there.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
They were beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we'll end things as we always do on this show with a dive into our video vault, and we're going back to 1968. I'd love to head over to the University of Texas, where reporter Jay Hodgson spoke to the instructor of a class who had people experience what it's like to be blind. Take a look.
Very interesting.
We are in the hall of the BEB building at the University of Texas, and the people you see in the background are students in a rather unusual class out here at the university. These students are learning to become blind, and the director of the course is John L. Parrish. Mr. Parrish, exactly what is this activity that's going on here?
These people are learning to use the touch screen technique in traveling. It's a new approach to mobility for blind people.
Now, are these teachers of the blind?
These are most of these people are teachers for the blind. The one is a graduate student here, but all of them have some experience in teaching blind people.
And when they put these blinders on, they can't see a thing.
No, they're totally occluded. They are sleep shades, is what they really are, and they are totally occluded.
What does this give these people an insight into becoming better teachers for the blind?
Well, several of them have told me that they never really understood the problems of their children until they've had this experience. And now that they've had it, they think they've made them a better teacher.
What is the most difficult thing that they have to do with these shades on?
Well, I would say they're eating the meal. We had the experience where we went to the Texas Union, and they had an opportunity to eat a dinner, a complete meal, under a blindfolded condition, and it did bring some problems.
What else do they do besides eat meals?
Well, they learn to handle money, they learn to dress. We speak about daily living skills, grooming, general everyday living activities that a blind person has to go through.
What is the name of the course?
The name of the course is Orientation and Mobility Problems, and it's under the Department of Special Education.
Thank you, John L. Parrish. Jay Hodson reporting for KTBC News.
See, I heard that part.
What did he say?
It was a little, Jay Hodson, KTBC News.
Okay.
It's a little hard for us to hear in the studio.
Let me ask you this: as someone who's been, you and Casey, but you are the archivist of Fox 7 Austin. Is that the oldest full story you've seen?
No, there's ones in black and white and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, there's other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the Austin Choir, some other ones.
That's
so
very interesting.
All the audio is a little bit kind of weird. So
we didn't hear it. Hopefully, you're hearing
yeah.
it
Well, I'll check it out, and if
yeah,
not, we'll fix it.
Well, they can play it back and just put headphones in.
It's a
your
lot easier to
laptop
hear
and
under the
you
headphones.
can
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Good Day Austin Roundup. You can get details about the stories that we talked about in the Good Day section of our website.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30 and weekends at 6 a.m. And you can watch all of it on the Fox local apps.
Yeah, they're free to download. You can watch on your phone on multiple platforms like Roku and Apple TV.
And besides the morning show and the newscast, we've got some great shows that stream exclusively on those digital platforms like Fox 7 Espanol, Tierras, Texas. Check them all out.